Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Monday, December the 18th. And we had a good day today. I know you're seeing a little bit of red if you're looking at the screen, but we had a really good day. In fact, at one point today, every account that you see was green except for this one PA. And then I proceeded to trade these two evals and didn't do so well. This afternoon was not kind to Black Coffee Trader today. Or rather, I didn't trade well. That's probably a more appropriate way of putting it. But the big positive about today is I accomplished 20% of the goal I had set for this week. This week's goal was to pass two more evals, and if we wanted to be specific, namely this 138 and 139 account, we got the 138 account passed today and made $518 on the 139, so that account is $700 away from passing, $699 to be precise. The other goal was to get all three of our PA accounts in green or above 50,000. Did not do so well on that goal today. Traded a little bit aggressively with the PA06 and got GAT stopped out, or practically. I think I technically could probably have taken one more trade, but at 396, I think my GAT setting it's either 400 or 425 is where I have that stop set, so it's kind of pointless to take another trade. But in any case, 3 straight days of profits on PA07. So even though it's small, it's 3 consecutive days. That accounts at 221 above 50,000. Made back $100 on PA number 8. And this account here, I was all over the place today. I worked my butt off on this one. I took a lot of trades on this account, and finally got it into $90 of profit. But I want to talk a little bit about the open. I've traded the open more as of late than I ever have. I usually never traded the open. I wouldn't trade it at all. I wouldn't trade until 10:30. But I've been trading it quite a bit, and it's working really well. And I want to show the trade that I took this morning, or a couple of trades that I took. And this was on this 138 account, which was, as of this morning, was at like 52,500 area, maybe 490 something. And I entered a short trade right at the open, and I entered at the bottom of the opening range that we started to fall down, and I entered on this move down, and I should have just taken a quick little profit, and I didn't. We kind of stuck there for a minute, not a minute, but a few seconds, and I just let it go, and it came back, stopped me out. So I immediately re-entered. Because by then we had this huge long wick. This candle had closed. So I immediately re-entered over here, and I caught all of that move up. That was a phenomenal move, and that was these two trades here. Well, these two accounts. I think that was like a $470 trade or something like that. And then I passed that account later on in the morning on a short little squeeze up here at the top. But I was really pleased with that trade, and I've actually, to be honest with you, I've taken some really good open trades. The problem I've been having with the open is exactly what then happened next. Is I jumped to this PA number 06, and I want to talk about this a little bit. The reason that I'm being a little bit more aggressive, and I'm going to be more aggressive with this PA06, is with the GAT, the Guardian Angel Trader setting, I am able to hold my accounts for a very long time. If I'm not too aggressive with them, it is not a problem for me to hold on to these accounts. Well, the PA06, I paid the monthly fee, and I've already paid 2 months of fees for this PA account. And I'm trading the Trade of 8 on the Trade of 8 broker, and so my cost is $105 a month, where if I pay the lifetime as I did with these two, it's $160. So I'm way better ahead to pay the lifetime than the monthly, and which is what I'm going to do with this account that's passed, and I'll be having another PA here tomorrow that'll be a lifetime one. So the point is, because this is a monthly one, I either want to get this account to where I have a payout, or I want to blow it, because I'm trading better. And I feel like getting accounts passed is something I'm starting to get better at and get closer to. I've got this account passed. I've got a couple that are closed. Several of my accounts are in the 51,000 range. Haven't traded them that much, but I feel confident enough that I'm able to move accounts into PAs. So for that reason, because this is a monthly fee, I want to try to get more aggressive with this. But back to what my mistake is. I usually have one or two really good trades in the opening first half hour. And then I also typically continue to trade and then lose. And that's exactly what happened with the PA right here. I bought again at the top, and I should have waited. I had this nice win. I should have waited to see what this market does. The buy really would have been down here. As we had these long wicks, I should have jumped in here. And again, my strategy is trading off the 21 EMA. This trade was chase up here at the top, stopped out for a loss. We squeezed back up, and again, and this is, man, I just, it's cringing to look at the entries here, and after the fact. But man, I was just chasing like crazy, and that stopped me out as well. Well, then I took a break, caught a winner again, and then a loser. But it is what it is. But these were the two big mistakes that I made, and had I not taken those trades or waited and entered at this point and shorted at the top or just waited on this trade, this account probably would have been a green account today. So that's a lesson to be learned. But again, it is what it is. I think I'm at 48,865, and because at one time I had this account up to 50,600, which is not a lot, but I think I've got about 700-800 of drawdown left. So I've got a few more losing days on the account if I don't turn it into a green day at some point here, or several green days. But it is what it is. So live and learn, and that's what we try to do. The other thing I wanted to mention, it took a lot of trades today. I took a lot of trades. In the afternoon, I really traded the best until around lunchtime or shortly after lunch. Most of the PAs were traded here in the afternoon. The yellow circles are trades that I took with the PA. I did not trade that well from the noon point on. I traded okay on the PAs. A lot of these you'll see are winners, but there are also a few larger losers sprinkled, and I had a really nice winning trade here at the end of the day to bring this 08 PA account into profit. But probably, I like to take a lot of trades, because the more trades I take, the more I get to see the price action, and it just helps me to identify, and become a better price reader or price action reader, get a better idea of what's this market going to do. There's a few trades that I've been sitting in trades, and I've watched the price action, and I went, oh, I need to get out of this because it's going to go, one way or the other, whatever. And had I just listened to my intuition and just got out, I would have saved myself a larger loss than I have had. So, that tells me that I'm getting better at reading the price action and identifying certain types of price action and what they mean and what I need to do. So I just have to teach myself and train myself to listen to my intuition, listen and understand what I'm seeing and react to it immediately. When I wait and I postpone, or I doubt an entry, or I doubt an exit, oftentimes it goes against me. So some of you may look at this and go, gosh, you're way over trading. And I disagree. I mean, everybody has their own style. I don't think there's a right or a wrong style. I'm taking a lot of trades, and I'm winning a lot of trades. But I'm also doing it because I need to learn as a price action trader. I really need to become better at reading it. Now, all that being said, because of some of the success that I've had, I mean, I am not a profitable trader, so don't take that as me saying that, oh, I'm this great trader. I am not. I am not a good trader. But because of the success I've had, I believe one of the things I want to, if I can explain this so that everybody can understand, I want to be a little bit more refined in my entries and maybe take a few less entries, possibly increase some size, because there are entries that I enter and I know, I just know it's a winning trade. And on those entries, it would be a lot better to have bigger size. Here I had an excellent short on the PA. And I should have been in with 2 contracts, not just one. And there's quite a few examples of that. So I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just me talking to myself, I guess, and talking myself through this. But, being a little bit more refined in my entries, maybe trading bigger size when the market's really going in a direction that I'm reading it well would help me in some of my trades. So, but again, overall, had a good day today. I'm really happy. Probably a little bit of a shorter week this week. I may or may not trade on Friday. We'll see. And I'm not quite sure what the holiday schedule is like, to be honest. But at least I got one account passed. I'm going to try to work on this 139 account pretty aggressively over the next 2 days. Hopefully get it passed by Wednesday. And again, like I said, I'm going to be trading this PA 06 pretty aggressively and seeing if we can either get it moving in the right direction or we lose it, because tomorrow we'll have another PA, and that'll be the first time ever that I've had 4 PAs at one time. I've had 3 before, and that's been a few months ago before I had GAT. And every time I've had PAs in the past, I've lost them within like 3 or 4 days. This PA account here I've had for probably 30 trading days now, 27 trading days, and we're on day 3 on this one, day 2. And I mean, we're on the right track. So to me, that's progress. Just learning to be a better trader and being able to hold on to trade or accounts for a longer period of time, even evals. It's easier for me to hang on to them for a long time. Which again, like I said earlier, is why I want to move to the monthly or the lifetime fees on the PAs and not the monthly fees. So. Cool. Well, hopefully you had a good day, and we're going to be back at it tomorrow. Hopefully we can follow up with the progress that we made today and make some good progress on the new PA that we're getting, and move closer to passing a couple more evals. If I can reach that goal, then I'll have 5 funded accounts by the end of this week, and I'll have 1 week left to get 5 more, I guess, because my initial goal this year was to get to 10 by the end of the year. I doubt that that's going to be happening, just to be a realist. But at least getting to 5 is great, and hopefully we can get to a payout at some point here. If we don't make one here at the end of the December, hopefully we can get to one here in January. So, all right. Well, good luck. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and we'll go from there.